Good morning. Okay, it is Sunday and I'm just marking up the charts for next week. So, this is the 4-hour chart. And last week we had this range through here and then we broke out and it stopped there. This is the all-time high. So I've done a line across here. This is where we stopped on Friday and then it went back down, which it generally does, to retest where it's broken out of. So this is the 4-hour. Now it closed in green or yellow on mine because mine's yellow and pink. So if we go on the 15-minute chart, so last week I traded, I'll show you on the 15. So last week I took a few trades that were in this range. As you can see, range, so I took a few buys when it hit the bottom of here. So you can see it was ranging between there and there. So I took some buys last week while it was ranging in between there. Then it broke out of there, which is what I was waiting for. So I put a trade on there when it hit and trailed my stop loss up to there. So now I've marked out what I think is going to be the new range. I think it may range between there before it goes back up, but I never really predict. I just kind of see what the candles are doing. So currently at the minute, it stopped there on Friday, it went back down to there, and then as you can see it bounced off. It may come back down and then bounce back up. So I am just going to wait on Monday to see what it does, see where it's going to go. This is the 4-hour. And see if it bounces back down to there. If I think it's going to come and bounce off there, I'll take a buy and follow it up with a trailing stop loss. And then it might bounce back down and come back down there and then go back up before it goes up. Gold always goes higher. Everything always wants to be worth more money, so I would guess that it will retest the all-time high, but I'm not sure when. So I will see the range this next week, see what it does. If it breaks out of there, then that's cool, I'll jump in there, but I will be trading the range in between, which is what I did last week. So as you can see here, this was the range last week. It bounced off there, went back down, went back up, back down, up, back down. So generally when it hit the bottom of here and it created a new yellow, which in the general thing, they're usually green and red, but I changed it because I like pink. So you can see it bounced off there, put some buys in there. Then it did a really small range. Then it went up. And then, but initially all last week I was waiting for this break, which it eventually did on Friday. Let's have a look. No, Thursday. And then it retested back Friday and then it completely broke out and went up to there. So for this week I'm going to be focusing on this range. If it breaks down there, fair enough, that's where it wants to go. If it breaks up there, then cool. I don't really, guess where it's going to go. I just watch what these candles are doing during the day, and if I see a buy, I will jump in. So if it comes down to there and I think it's going to bounce off, I'll put a buy on and follow it up. Always follow it up with a trailing stop loss because I've been caught out that many times. And like here, when it bounced, I put a buy on and I did actually set a take profit there. But I followed it with my trailing stop loss and it hit my trailing stop loss about there. So I still took profit, but it did actually hit where my take profit. But I'm not brave enough to leave it yet. I'd rather just take some profit than none at all because as you can see, it comes all the way back down. So yeah, that is the charts for this coming week. So at the minute, it looks like it may range in between these two. And it'll break out, whether it breaks out to the downside or the upside. Who knows? I'm not going to predict it. It's not what I do, because I think once you start predicting, that's when you can lose money. So just see what the charts show me this next week and jump in on some buys and yeah, see how much we make.